sweet bubbling, bubbling plagues and rot. Disease boiling away in our grandfather's pot.
Quiet for some reason. Oh, it was. Was a little quiet. Run Twitch ads while I set up the stream. Hey, what's going on with me? Quickly post in the Discord and let the homies know that we live. Actually on time today? No, I'm late. I'm late again, as always. I woke up, now I'm in 6, I'm gonna grind for 5 or 10 hours. That's a crazy sentence. Just a casual 5 to 10 hour grind session. Forgot the end of the sentence. Who needs ends of sentences though, you know? They're overrated. Lapser is third and I have more pace. Interesting. Interesting. Yo, how is it going, Steel? Had to catch up on my other chat really quickly, but now I've got both of them in the right place. I think everything's all set up for the most part. Pop that up there. But how have you been, Steel? Hopefully you've been good. I am actually looking forward to getting in some Minecraft a little bit later tonight. I'm not sure if you'll be around for that. It'll be in about 2 hours. I had to do some boring stuff in Minecraft, so I chose to do it off stream. Like, I almost have the entire tree built now, which is really exciting. Mom said I have to go now? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's okay, though. I appreciate you stopping in to say hi. My kitty cat's just screaming for love. Hi, Johnny. Also, welcome regular Twitch chat. The people who do not have... yep. That was the plan. I was just about to pull up our Discord messages to remind myself how to get there.
Oh, sweet bubbling.
Fix that so we're not listening to the same song. And instead, shut GM out. How long am I streaming? Probably 5 or 6 hours, I would say. If not a little bit longer. It will be... Dude, how am I going down in position? Like, this doesn't even make sense. Look at this. There's only 2 maps on the whole campaign so far where I'm above 200. Like, is it because I haven't finished these maps? Like, how does this make sense? Top 66, top 80, top 92, top 43, top 69, top 150, 100, 140, 120, 140, 100, 100, 180, and yet somehow we're 195. Ah! Not completing maps tanks your overall. Interesting. So I should just go and throw some times in on these maps eventually. When does this end? 27 days. All right, we can do that. We can do that. Fuck all these ones, but you know, these ones at least. 150 in region to 17th just by doing the last 5. Oh wow. Maybe I'll have to suck it up then and just commit. Solo, library. Ice training. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke as well. And instead of going off stream to do it, I'm just gonna preface it by saying, I live in Canada. It is federally legal in Canada to consume cannabis, so I'm going to be consuming cannabis on stream. Do not get mad about me consuming cannabis. If you're upset about it, you are welcome to take your opinion somewhere else, because I just don't care. You're not gonna change my opinion, and that's how things are here. Yep. Yeah, I see map 1, massive ice platform. Use it to learn break taps and releasing and getting in and out of ice slides. 2 is I'm using the stuff I practiced for map 1 into turns. And then map 3 is there's really no point in kind of jumping into map 3 because I should learn the basics first. Wolf Eye Merrick, that's a baller name. What is up, Merrick? I'm grinding Trackmania like an absolute maniac because I've got incredibly high standards for myself, so I need to learn ice as a surface. This one's gonna be sad. You can try 3 and set a time to improve on if you come back to this. That makes sense. Maybe, yeah, I'll come back because this isn't going to be the only time I do ice. It's not going to be like I grind ice now for an hour and then I'm like, all right, I'm an ice master. Let's go. I want to get a handle. I want to get a handle of it. I'm starting to understand my ice slides and things like that. I do want to work on consistency big time. I got to focus on consistency. So I think that's just going to be, like you said, going in and out of ice slides is going to be a lot of my focus on this one. And then we'll probably come back to it another 3 or 4 more times just to gauge, you know, if I'm actually learning ice better or worse than where I was. Ice 3 is a benchmark. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me, honestly. Having one map is like, okay, this is my threshold. Can I surpass it? Or is this just kind of where I am right now for ice? But before I get too deep into anything, I am going to smoke. Otherwise, I'm just going to stand here chatting for like 5 hours. I would like to smoke and play games. I mean, I don't care if we just chat, but I could just go and just chatting. Kind of like Cup of the Day. I'm not looking for good times, more of a test to see where I'm at. Yeah, honestly, I've never once played a cup, mostly because they're at the most inopportune times for me. I would have to, usually I'm streaming during Cup of the Night, but I'm often at the end of my Trackmania by the time Cup of the Night happens. I'm usually playing like Minecraft or Apex or something. And then Cup of the morning, or whatever the hell they call the 3 a.m. one my time, it's at 3 a.m. So I would have to be exhausted and play Cup, or I'd have to wake up stupid early and risk my morning schedule for Cup of the Day. So I've never once played Cup yet. And I really should. I've played the map of the day a couple times just to kind of see what they're about. Yeah, see, like that's the situation I would end up in, is I just don't want to be exhausted trying to wake up early for it. It's the same reason I don't do grands, right? Like I won't do the weekly grand or the grand enduro, because as much as I like those maps, usually I don't want to wake up at 7 a.m. to grind enduro. I do wish that they had 2 enduro times, but I understand there's probably not a big enough player pool that want to play enduro. Cup is 5 p.m. for me. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I should look into just doing it for a Trackmania stream. Maybe do a later Trackmania stream and just do it for Cup. But like I said, I find that I do all my grinds and stuff like that, my shorts grinds or my campaign grinds. And by the end of it, I do not want to play Cup. Stretching out my thumb, I can already feel it's a little bit stiff. But how's everybody doing tonight? I've mentioned it a few times. Is anybody watching Darwin Incident on Amazon Prime? It's absolutely freaking awesome show. I wouldn't say it's top tier, but it's, in terms of Prime animations, it's definitely top tier. One of the better Prime animations I've ever seen. The animation style is very interesting. Kind of leans into Attack on Titan, AOT styles, but a little bit more pastel and a little bit more realistic, I would say. But it's nice. It's a really, really nice style. It's, again, I will preface this by saying it covers politics, but in a fantasy way. None of the politics directly pertain to real world events. Some of them are very symmetrical to real world events, but not exactly not exactly all encompassing. It's much more focused on a fantasy world and things that don't currently exist. It's a good show. It's a good show. Highly recommend. If anybody has any shows or movies or stuff they'd like me to check out, let me know. I'm a huge media buff. I love watching movies, good, new, bad, old. But bad, it's got to be really bad. You can't just give any bad movie a shake. It's got to be comically bad. I can't remember what the movie was, because it was that bad. At one point, they're on an oil rig and in the middle of the ocean, and it's on fire. And then the water catches on fire, which is fine. Oil on the surface of the water, it would be able to catch on fire. Makes perfect sense. What didn't make sense is the people who were swimming in the fiery oil water not getting cooked alive. That one was a little bit weird for me. But, it's got to be like that. It's got to be like Sharknado bad, It's bad, but you laugh because you're like, wow, that was... someone spent money to produce this. I remember seeing a Winnie the Pooh horror movie. See, that's the type of thing that I'm looking for. That's exactly, it's gonna be comedically bad. It's gonna be horribly bad. Anything like that, I'm there for it. That is the level of bad that I commit to. Darn. Dude, peak. Absolutely peak. That's what I look forward to. It doesn't even have to be good or bad acting or anything like that. It just has to be. It just has to be. Cinematography needs to be so poor that you're just like, why did I just watch this? Or I don't want a movie that just has a confusing plot. Those films where you're just like, I don't get it. Or you get it, but you're just like, does this get fun anytime soon? That's not what I'm interested in. Have you seen The Electric State? I don't think so. Where would I find that, Neo? Yeah, if it's like ironically bad, it's based on a book and has really bad reviews. The book has really bad reviews, or the show does? I currently don't pay $20 a month for a Netflix show, a Netflix exchange, but God knows there's ways around that. The book a lot of people loved. Maybe I'll check it out then. I'll probably be more likely to check out the book series or the book than I will the series. I'm big on like books turned into media done well, but not everything's gonna be Lord of the Rings, you know? And Peter Jackson did a fantastic job, but you know, even then, there's a lot that gets missed. Those books are incredible, and they're so full of depth. It's insane. But, you know, like I said, not everything's going to be the Lord of the Rings. Sometimes you get a Harry Potter. Sometimes you get Star Wars, then their final saga. That one hurts my head. I'm not going to get started on Star Wars today. Otherwise, I'll just rant about Star Wars. Yeah, I know, controller. I know it's been 10 minutes and I haven't done anything. Sue me. Sue me, controller. Well, I don't need to worry about that right now, but I will. I'll just use a safety pin. Ah, damn it. Oh, I didn't realize that was the one that had all of them on it. Such a silly design. All of the safety pins are like stacked on top of one safety pin. I get it's to save space, but man, it sucks to open these up. Oh, I made banana syrup earlier. I tasted it today as I pulled it out of the bag. So fucking good. So good. And all you do is just use used banana peels. You don't even need actual bananas for it. You literally just use the discarded peels, which I guarantee 99% of people are not even doing anything with. I mean, a great little yap sesh. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. As long as we're chatting about fun stuff, I don't care that we're not playing a game. Just as long as we're having a good time. But God knows I'm prone to just yapping incessantly. Sometimes people end up pointing me back on track. It's a cactus. Wasn't this a Trackmania stream? Yeah, it was. But what type of series is it, Nebula? Or like what type of book is it? Like fantasy, or high fantasy, gothic? What are we doing? Is it? What type of a genre am I expecting when I look into this? I'm currently making my way through The Good Doctor. My girlfriend recommended it for me, and then one of my mods said that they think that I would love it as well. And I was mildly offended because I've seen a lot of reviews about that show where people are saying that the rigidity that which I can't remember the actor's name, the actor that portrays Sean Murphy in The Good Doctor, the rigidity of his autism was not like what it's like to be autistic. And to be fair, it is actually what it would be like to have a version of high functioning autistic spectrum disorder with savant syndrome. It very much would be like that. Dramatized, it's television, but it's a roller coaster of emotions. If you can get past like the medical side of things, some people are squeamish seeing medical stuff. The drama side of it is good. And the portrayal of like having high functioning autistic spectrum disorder is, I would say 70% accurate. I just saw Laster's 1 frame and the speed is mental. Oh no. Is Lav doing the same thing you are? I don't actually know why there's like a medal on this. I don't know. I will just drive alone. It's literally just a giant ice platform with a finish at the end. All right. All right. No way. No way. Labster's top 3 with press forward? Am I about to give up on ice and just go and set a fucking top 1000 time on map 3? No. Map 4. There's 1 frame where you have a lot of speed. Everyone gets it. Interesting. Huh. No. I still don't like the map enough to grind it nearly as much as you do. You're a psychopath with that level of commitment. Oh. No, of course. I was mostly being sarcastic. Oh dear God, my game is loud. Forgot it's still set to Apex audio settings. No, I know. I know. It's why throughout it I was trying different things. Interesting. I'm definitely starting to gain a better fundamental understanding of ice. I think under 4th, if you angle too far past 90 degrees, you slide out. 4th or 3rd has way more wiggle room. You can test it. I forget which one it is. Interesting. That's also what I'm playing around with when I'm like spinning the car around, is I'm waiting to see where I actually completely lose traction, and then how to recover it once I have lost my traction. That's why I'm playing around with like release taps and brake taps and stuff like that, just to see. Oops. I'm not trying to, damn it. Where's the respawn checkpoint? Once you gain a good feeling, try ice slides in different gears. Might be something you leave for a bit though. Swing around. I want to be aiming towards the finish right now. Also, you can do this during a session. Simply try holding an ice slide in one angle. Just saying everything I'm thinking about. I'm trying to put some of it into practice, but at the same time, it's also like I'm not 100% sure what you mean by some of it. Obviously, ice sliding in different gears is pretty straightforward. And then I'm also trying to put in practice. Someone was telling me you should always be 100% steer. Should always be full steer when you're on ice, especially when you're trying to initiate ice slides. Was better. It's actually pretty good. As a 5 to 10 second slide where you keep your car in the same angle. Oh, apparently my game doesn't like fourth gear. I think I'm about to crash.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't
I do have random stuff open that probably shouldn't be open. Yep, sorry. No fourth gear for me. Locked out of fourth gear. That's what the game just told me. Third gear only. This is what we get. Let's try this again. Oh, I'm not excited to do that whole Minecraft. Yeah, the game just said, how dare you try and better yourself in ice. All right, so now I'm gonna do some next level big brain shit. And this might not make sense to anyone, but I'm gonna visualize on this giant flat ice platform. I'm going to try to visualize the ice slides from map 16. I want to say 16. Whatever fucking ice map is in the third set of maps, fourth set of maps. I'm gonna drive the map as if I am driving that one, but now I just gotta mentally do that map in my head. So you start on a low left downhill and then slide across the platform into an uphill. Release your slide, straighten out on the left hand side of the platform. Come down the ramp, but the ramp is wider than I think it is. So you can actually get a slide into the downhill. So it'd be right slide, straighten out, left slide, hold, straighten out. I'm backwards on this. Left, right. I'm fucking, because the direction I need to turn versus the direction that the car is facing is different when you're ice sliding. It's got me backwards on the on how this is supposed to go. It's a left turn, then a right turn. It's a left slide, and then a right slide. Then a left slide. Then a right slide. Hold wide right slide. Wide right slide, straighten out, left, no slide finish. Yeah. Have the Lapsor just being slightly better than you at that time. You're like, I can beat him. I can beat him, bro. That's what you gotta do though. Like someone who you know that you're better at than a certain part of their map. Like, oh shit, they beat me somewhere else. That means I can beat them now. It's like ranked has been good for me in that way, because like I know I can drive well on some of those maps, and I know how to drive. Map Nebula, it's map 16. I think map 16. Hold on, let me look. 17. 16? 16. This piece of shit. The only one I don't currently have more than a bronze medal on. Not how improved in sub 0.1. It's crazy. Whoops, what are we doing here? Alright, so what do I do? Play, library. I gotta try ice again. This is good for me. This is good for me. Thank you for suggesting this, Capra. I appreciate this. This is the actual first good resource someone has given me for ice. Oh wait, we're visualizing, so it would be left, slide. Wow, it's gonna be hard to do this. We should almost do this driving the other way. So be left, slide. Slide a little bit further. So okay, so we can actually brake. Okay, that's why we're brake tapping. I don't have to re-engage the slide. I can brake tap. Five to 10 second slides is crazy, but it's definitely starting to make a lot more sense. So it seems like I have pretty much infinite room over here. I'm not going to drive off the edge, or at least a lot of room. Oh, there's an edge. Okay, perfect. It's misleading with the clouds. So wide right, straighten out, and then go into left. Slight release to straighten out. Nope, definitely wouldn't have brake tap there. Otherwise I would have just crashed into the side snowbank on the turbo. Then we respawn, go straight, bounce a bunch over the turbo, and then left side turn. Slightly release into the straight. And then we would go right side turn, wide. You'd actually brake tap a little bit there to keep it going wide. Then straighten out, hang a left turn, just release a little bit, but that would be concrete. And straight to the finish. That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. Extend the slide. Do the smallest brake tap you can when you see your car straightening out. That is huge info. That is fucking huge info. That was executed poorly, but yep, okay. Wait for, okay. So just when it, a little bit later than what it would have done right there. Interesting. That makes sense. I was 99% steering. Nice. Earlier than what I'm doing. Interesting. Okay. This is actually starting to make a ton of sense, and I'm actually starting to figure out how to get control on ice with speed.
Yeah. Now you got me out in the deep. Feeling I'll be wrapped around that. When you burn me out like a cigarette.
Working my way back out. I gotta take my schedule down. I don't know if I already did it, but I need to edit my schedule so you guys aren't losing out on streaks.
Maybe we should get lost in the sweet escape. You tease me and you touch me. I'm going crazy about it. Keep saying that it's nothing. So tell me what to do. I'm losing all my cool. Feeling like ain't nobody else around us. Ain't nobody else around.
And you straighten out, and then you go a little bit to the right, a wide left turn ice slide, which you should have to release for on the uphill. You could straighten out, go into the uphill, and then towards the right side for the finish. Can't remember what ice map that is, but it's the one earlier in the campaign. That's crazy. That's unbelievable, because I always go live at a varying time in between 5 and 6. Sometimes as late as 6:30. I was actually joking to myself when I was making my dinner tonight. I was like, oh, maybe I should just like start saying streams at 5:45 instead of 5:30, because it's never at 5:30. It's never at 5:30, not once. Yesterday within 20 seconds, jeez. Just gonna do some figure S's. Top one snipe I've done. Nah, you wish, finish. You wish. Can't catch me. Finish just got you baited. Oh, 360! first person to be happy about missing Finn. Maybe. That's funny. It's funny when you put it like that. Oh, a little bit too early or late. Can't quite tell. Infinite 360s. Oh, I lost it. Oh no, no way. Fifth with a bad cut. No way. All right, I know we said that I wouldn't just immediately jump into an ice map or like a ranked game, because now that I think I'm an ice master, but I honestly feel like we could pretty safely move on to map 2 and at least see where we're at here. My control's getting a lot better. I have some cartoon like bump on my forehead. Now it's a flat blister, and instead of being funny, it's just annoying. Yeah, funny in the early stages, but
Es el sueño el motor, son las metas a alcanzar. Siempre hay que descubrir la manera de vivir. Este lugar, esta tierra, tiene tanto que ofrecer.
I felt like 4 days ago was gonna be just absolutely cartoonish, just the biggest goose egg. So if you need to do a super sharp slide, you could engage an ice slide and then brake tap to go even further into it. You go too sharp, you release.
Son las metas a alcanzar.
And if you release tap, you do gradually straighten out rather than...
Este lugar, esta tierra, tiene
Interesting.
tanto que ofrecer.
So...
Tiene tanto que ofrecer. Tiene tanto que ofrecer.
And the less steep your angle is, the less speed you lose when you're trying to recover and steer again. Okay. And just come out of the ice slide. We can just slowly release. All right. I like that this is just completely flat. Ugh. Helps me be able to visualize what obstacles I would be dodging in an ice platform. I haven't seen any like really crazy ice yet with super sharp turns, but I'm sure it exists. This already feels significantly better though. Second map took me a minute to get used to. Still a mini challenge. That's fine. That's fine. Try it out. I feel like I've made progress. I feel like, you know what we should do? Let's use some break taps. Well, don't fucking spoil it for me. Now I know it makes use of break taps. I'm great at releasing. Interesting. Okay, so we're sliding to the left. Ah. It's an interesting opening slide. Almost. That would have been a release to open up there. Too much spin. I see the line. I just need to get the car to be able to, oh, not quite enough drift. Too much. Almost. Just get a feel for the rest of the track. Okay, that's actually not bad. Thought it was going to be a little bit longer. That's not terrible. Once you turn to ice slide, you need counters to your right as you hit 90, or there's a higher chance of sliding out. I see. Too many. Close. It's kind of close to the line I want to come out on. Sure. It's marginally better than my PB. Significantly better than my PB on the corner. Slide through. And then a terrible drift smash into the finish, and not bad. Oh, a little bit too aggressive right there. Oh, just gave up on the slide halfway through. A little bit too wide. It's okay, I had to take my hand off the controller anyways. Okay, that was a little bit fluky, but you know what? We're gonna stick with it. No, we're not. Ah, I like how it was sliding. Oof.
Cracky.
Ooh, almost. Close. We're getting closer, and my slides are getting better. Ah, but I'm so fast. Oh. Nah, would have been a release type of situation. Didn't get the spin. Ah. I think my PB here was when I was learning ice, and I don't know how I've done that. Hey man, your best version was your first version. You mastered it.
Cracky.
Oof. There's a habitual part of my I'm about to crash again. There's a habitual part of my brain that curious as to why it's crashing so much. I literally just press close. No, I don't want to wait for it to respond. I don't know how much battery you have, cell phone, but you're going to be my chat monitor for the time being for Twitch. See if we have to do ad free. Yeah, we actually have to do ads right now. I will jump into ads while I open the gate back up. Oh. It's the worst, I'm telling you, man.
Day breaks and I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Maybe time for me
Isn't there a plugin that shows you the date of when your records reset?
I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't get.
I use skins, so I'm chill. I mean, fair enough.
Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open enough just to see if we'll put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and I.
Oh, I don't really care about AT. Unless you're just saying for your own purposes.
We go back and forth every time, waiting for one of us to cross the line. You got me and I got you, and we got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but
Also, who would have guessed that Virtual would have said a cooked AT?
they like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open enough just to
Hey, we're all back.
put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and I.
Should have just released. Should have just released. Unfortunate. 28A, but it's mostly muscle memory, I feel.
Drowning my head, I'm losing the memory. And if you could know, yeah, if I could show you, I don't wanna keep on living this life so faceless.
All right, I'm a better player on ice than Nebula. I can die happy. Better than someone at ice.
Unknown Brain, Marvin Divine, and we back.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. Made it through the rain, I turn nothing into something. No more dealing with their assumptions. Cause I do what I gotta do and I know, can't nobody do it.
Okay, my ghost is kind of insane going through there, but like, it can't all be. Oh.
I don't wanna keep on wasting a life. Drowning my head, I'm losing the memory. And if you could know, yeah, if I could show you, I don't wanna keep on living this life so faceless.
Oh, that could have been PB. Well, don't grief yourself. Let me grief you instead. It's way more fun that way. $28.66. Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. I got a PB. You're not allowed to PB until I PB, Nebula. It's the rules. Oh my god. You did almost grief yourself, dude. You almost set negative PBs for the week. That's crazy. I'm sad for you.
Take my head apart. It's borderline chaos with inches up. While the ceremony's about to start, I call you red-handed.
They see me hitting ice slides, living in an Iceman's paradise. Crashing into walls, they're trying to roll the dice, living in an Iceman's paradise. Ah, who put those barriers there? Damn it. Jumped out at me. I think that's what we gotta do. We gotta crank the music and we just gotta vibe. We gotta ignore the car sounds. Who cares about car sounds? Not this guy. Okay, maybe when I'm crashing into the stands, maybe we should care about like a little bit about car sounds. Might have been a little bit wide there.
If I could, I would get myself out this mess. If I could,
Okay, sure. I didn't even want to drive that corner that well. It's fine. I actually preferred to drive it poorly, I think. PB! And my finish is still terrible! Let's go! 27. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did just get an absolutely nutty first turn. Not gonna lie, I tried not using my analog on my keyboard and it greased my start on that for. Can't believe I gotta beat me by a second now in order to compete here. Keeping in mind AT is freaking 1 second here. My ghost takes off like an absolute bandit though. I lose a lot of my speed in that corner. Need to do better there. And I can, you have your club leaderboard? No, is there a plugin for that? Or do I think I just have to be a verified club for that, but I don't think I am. Oh wow, still terrible. Holy. You go to your club, you can pin your club in CLB. Should probably just have favorited that, but that's okay. Pin club. Hey, now it just shows up. Perfect. Jesus. Just flexing on the homies. Says his ass at ice almost beats fucking Virtual's time on the map. Oh, I might smoke you here. I'm sorry. I might smoke you here. I smoked you. No. I did snipe you though. I did smoke you. You said 27. Yeah, I smoked you. Sorry. Not you, Kafra, obviously, because you're a demon. Your PB here too, faster. Oh, when you only had 600 hours in the game? Back when you were a wee baby, Kafra? Whoever invented lidocaine needs a promotion. That was probably Coca-Cola. Maybe longer. Oh, wee baby Kafra, like 200 hours. Back when Kafra was that bad like Cactus, but still significantly better at ice. Holy. Oh! I feel like they probably did get I feel like there weren't promotions in their job. I feel like it's probably bonus incentive based. I'm not sure what's motivating that decision for me, but if we're going with campaign, you're better than I was when I set that ice time. I mean, maybe in my region, probably not actually better. Fuck. Damn it. Why am I so bad at that part? I'm literally so terrible at that part. It's crazy. Ah, you're better. I just have good intuition on ice. That's fair. That might be a fair assessment. I'm good on other surfaces, just you're a little bit more intuitive on ice. I came out with a bit of a hate boner for ice, I'm not gonna lie. But I get it, like, I'm starting to understand it now. I hold world record? Don't stop steering? What if I just don't like it, you know? What if steering's overrated, Mango? I hold world record on all these maps. That's crazy, dude. You gotta give me some pointers. How do I improve, Fish? I went in with good view on ice. I like the idea of it. maybe I just gotta start liking ice and then I'll be good at it. That's the super secret. Also, welcome in, Mango. I'm assuming by the TM at the end of your name that you also play Trackmania. Either that or you're trademarked. And I mean, if someone's out here trademarking mangoes, I'm gonna have to fight somebody. If you find the uninstall button, you might beat me. Oh, I have seen the uninstall button a couple of times. I don't know if I'm powerful enough to press it yet. I believe it's level locked. This is an Ubisoft game. That was almost a really good line. Next, you're gonna start telling me that Desert Car is good. What other controversial Trackmania opinions do you have, Mango? Let's get them all out of the way now. Alt cars suck. Okay. At least you have the good opinion on alt cars. Well, I mean, you did just include Snow Car, my sweet baby Snow Car, in your hatred in alt cars, but I suppose I will allow it. Not everyone can love Snow Car like I do. The amount of shade on Ubisoft. Dude, honestly, the fact that it's a subscription kind of upsets me, but at the same time, you get some good frickin' stuff. Like, this is... I wouldn't be able to play this without having club access, which is really unfortunate. Because it means, like, people without club are kind of just left fending for themselves on a lot of things. Oh! Watch, Neo's gonna come back and be like, actually, Cactus, I got a 25 now. And I'm gonna be like, oh. Okay. Oh, I could have brake tapped there. I could have brake tapped there to tighten up the slide. Release. Nope, a little bit too much. You need to stop steering when you don't go where you want to go. And you know what? Mango? That's a pretty top tier tip. But telling my brain not to steer and then yeah. Okay, hear me out, Mango. 25 years of 25 years of using the joysticks to go where I want to go, and now in Trackmania I can't do that. So this is a little bit counterintuitive for my brain. That should have been a break. Once you get it, it's gigafun? Oh, I don't know about all that. We got one person who started out with happy on ice and one person who's saying once you get it, it's gigafun. Kafra, who grinded this map and didn't grind this map and got a 22.39, he loved it. Current Kafra hates it. I got it. Now it's just another surface. Yeah, I feel like that's like for me. I still have like some bias towards it. I'm like, what are we doing here? Ice is fun? I don't think you're gonna say that when I throw ice at you when I see you, Fish. You're gonna come here into Canada, the land of the ice and snow, and I'm just gonna throw ice at you, and then you're gonna think ice is very unfun. Also, Fish, haven't you played like 4 hours of this game and notoriously hated every moment of ice? Ice makes good food once you finish a drink. I mean, some people have been known to eat ice. I personally am not one of them. So that should have been a break. Ice doesn't make food. Okay, well, no. No, you can't say that. Because ice does make food. There's many foods that are made with ice. You want to go there, Fish? Ever made a fucking smoothie before? Ice cream? Sorbet? Many sauces blitzed with ice? We're arguing right now. We're arguing with my mod because they think no food is made with ice. We're gonna throw icy hands with them, but I'm learning ice, and this is why we're having an icy debate. It's truly a chilling topic. Ice cream is not a beverage. What do you mean ice cream is a beverage? What do you mean? This man's about to tell me SpaghettiOs are a beverage. Oh, that should have been a break. That should have been a break. Should have been a break. Don't think we would. Ice cream doesn't have ice. Brother, you can make ice cream with ice. And smoothies do. Ice cream is frozen milk. Ice cream can be made with ice. But it's still made with ice. And like, yes, there is. Because, okay, so here, what is ice? Let's break this down real quick. What is ice, guys? What is ice? And ice is frozen water, yes? What part of the milk do you think is freezing? Because you get the fat out of the milk, yeah. That's a part of it. But you're getting the water content is what freezes. The fat is suspended fat in frozen water molecules, which are ice. It doesn't. What do you mean it doesn't require it? It is. It's literally it. This is like arguing with wood. I can't do it. Oh. Map you're playing on feels like it was mapped on old ice physics. It might have been. I don't know. I don't know if Fifth Virtual did it on old ice physics or current ice physics. Oof. Next, we're gonna get if water is wet. Okay. We don't talk about that one because I have a definitive answer on that one and no one likes it. It was old ice physics? That's fine. It's probably why Kafra can't set a better PB on it, just because he's already maxed. That's horrible. That's okay. Okay, what? For this, I need to pull up MS Paint. We gotta go to MS Paint here. Hold on, we gotta set this up. YouTube, I'm sorry, but you're not getting MS Paint here. Okay, so in terms of bonding, I already started writing the letters before I drew the circle. This is a hydrogen atom, okay? This is a water atom, a molecule. This is an atom. This is a hydrogen atom. This is an oxygen atom. This is a hydrogen atom. Anyways, these are molecules. This molecular diagram is hydrogen dioxide, water. When water bonds to hydrogen dioxide, more water, when you create a mass of water, not just a singular atom, it doesn't bond to the hydrogen. It in fact bonds to the oxygen. And then your other molecules are up here. And they become adjacent to each other. So water in itself is never wet, but anything that comes in contact with water or any liquid that has a surface tension less than the surface tension of your skin or the object will in fact be wet, but the water will never be wet. So here's my horrendous atom, but it is that's chemistry. Hydrogen atoms and oxygen atoms will never touch each other. Thus, water itself can get other things wet, but is not wet by itself. I don't make science. I just follow the rules. No, I don't want to save this. What am I going to save that for? Remember this time I showed my grandkids? This time I was talking about hydrogen and is water wet on stream? Exactly. Exactly. Reese knows chemistry. Can we have MS Paint to explain ice not being a food? No, I mean, honestly, so no, because, like, here's the thing. You freeze the water content in so many things and serve it frozen. And that's literally, like, literally the premise of popsicles. It all started with our virtual ice campaign. And that's how I learned about the pyramids. An internal ramp theory. I like to say water makes things wet, just like fire burns stuff. Yeah. Studied it. I love chemistry. Chemistry's just fun for me. Virtual caused my TM name. That's true. If there was no water and milk, yeah, exactly. It would just be fat globules and water, or fat globules and powder. And release. Steer. A wheel touch there at the end, but as long as, yeah, I'm terrible. So we gave up our entire lead. Fat and sugar, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Quite a bit of sugar. Truck Mania just crashed again. I'm gonna load it up without my, This is Spotify. Is Spotify being a resource hog again? Hey, look here. Nothing's outrageously high. For some reason, Streamlabs is taking up 84% of my GPU. It's a little odd. It's taking up more of my GPU while in performance mode than it was outside of performance mode. Oh no, it just seems like it was kind of like hung for a second. Interesting. Streamlabs did a derp, and it caused Trackmania to derp even derpier. Once I got top 2 or 3 map 4, I'll improve my time. What I don't think you'll be able to, as they were just saying, it's old ice physics, so maybe you'd be able to, but you have to be pretty good. Not saying you're not, but literally fighting physics, brother. That's terrible. Doesn't like checkpoints. It's having a hard time with checkpoints. Task manager, what do you say? What say the task manager? Am I gonna have to drop us out of performance mode and then put it in again? Will that work? Physics. My PB is new physics? Ah. Just a demon. Pure demon status. Okay, it does seem like it's hung this time. Ah, oh, I'm hung right as I press close. Oh, hold on. It might not have. Seems to be an issue with my speed splits. Either that or just one of my something to do with my checkpoints. Oh yeah, I mean, focus on Weekly Shorts 4. This map's not going anywhere, dude. The leaderboard for 4 is that's gonna be gone in a week. You gotta grind for 30 hours. Gotta get your Trackmania money worth. How you doing tonight, though, Reese? I forgot to ask everybody how they're doing tonight. We got so caught up in the conversation. I'm arguing with my mods and how they're just wrong about things. This map gonna be my first top 5? That's crazy, dude. You said the closest you've come is 7th? Oof. Should I have done differently there? I probably should have released a little bit so we could have straightened out instead of coming in so tight. Yeah. I'm doing for someone who re-downloaded League. Interesting. I saw you on League of Legends earlier and I was like, huh. Trackmania map aficionado Reese playing League of Legends. Stress Inducer 9000. 8th. Oh, you're gonna crush it then. You're absolutely gonna set a new record, whether or not you get the position you want or not. You're definitely gonna beat it. I don't see you settling for less than like 5th, 6th. I tried League, hated it, and anything that needs time to like it is. Yeah, I'm not a League person. Everyone who's ever tried to convince me it's a good game, it's, you know, 35-minute, 45-minute long matches, and most people just sit there and scream at their League mates and their teammates, and they're like, "Yeah, man, I hate this. Oh, it's so stupid when the mid lane does this. I hate this. Someone's in my lane," and I'm just like, bro. When do you have fun? Like, I get mad at Apex people sometimes, but that's the people. I still enjoy the game. But I think anytime people are competitive in a game, some people have a really hard time distinguishing fun and competitiveness. Broke my hard drive on my old laptop once because of the game. That sounds not good. Oh, I could have braked there and continued the slide. Ooh, not that one though. That was too shallow. Trent told me to get it. He played for a week and never touched it again. My intuition is pretty good. Yeah, it's just not it's not fun unless you never raged at a game since. That's good. At least you got that out of it. I feel like we could probably move on to trying to set a PB on the campaign map on 15.
My eyes are bloodshot red. Damn, I wanna see the sunshine. It's getting to my head. One look in the mirror, don't like what I
I want the replica card.
somewhere in there, there's a good guy.
I'm not sure I know what you mean. Oh, that was release tap. That was release tap. What am I doing with my life? Have you tried refined shorts? No, I have not. I have not tried fives. Oh. I have not tried refined shorts. What are refined shorts? So I'm not a huge fan of regular shorts this week, so wouldn't hurt my feelings trying out something new. But my whole purpose of practicing ice today was so I could do a little bit better when we hit the ice maps in ranked. Because I've been playing ranked and I'm kind of stuck in silver right now, and most of it is because one, I don't have a dedicated person to play with, and two, because my ice is just it's my worst game. It's my worst surface at all. Made by people from the review community. Okay. They're not formatted, but you get 5 high quality maps. Interesting. That's actually, that might be something to look into. I'm fine if they're not formatted. I would feel horrible about that, Kafra. Like, we can if you want to, but dude, you like, I feel bad that you're gonna be carrying like a maniac. I don't touch right. I mean, it's gonna feel bad for the people we're up against too. Just go in demon mode. Like, why is this bronze player driving fucking world record times? So we can actually come in quite a bit more than that and hit a brake tap to keep the slide going. So slide here, release out, not that much, should have been a release tap, not a full release. Now I can actually start to be a little bit critical of my gameplay and analyze what I need to. So we can open up here. That should have been a release, not a steer. It's fine though. Then the release pulls us to the side. I got gold 2 or 3. I'm still MVP most of the time. It's just not fun because anyone higher than gold shits on me. Anyone gold lower isn't challenging. That's fair. There's like 0.9 to get on my end if I get a good start, which is insane. That's the only reason I've continued to play this. But I feel like a better practice would be going to the campaign map that I'm struggling with. Probably gonna be fifth for a few hours. I'd be down to run ranked if you do it today. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go and put a time on this map. I want to get better than bronze. That's most of the reason I was practicing ice, because I still do care about ATs, or at least golds. Oh, I'm significantly better in understanding this. Okay. Ooh, we have a lot of speed in that corner, though. A ton of speed in that corner. And still pretty bad into that part. Honestly, we could always do that part better. Drive it just to get a feel for what it's going to be like, where I actually need to be sliding. Here we need to slide for most of this. Then we can come down pretty flat here and slide through this. And then we're concrete through here. Better speed, significantly worse time. Saved 1.5 seconds in our end. All right. Penalties. That was terrible. I'm enjoying the room. You can join if you want it. Can you do a room? I need to practice as well. I'll be doing map. Yeah. I'll do camp room. I got you.
Put my heart in your hands till it came back round.
And then we're skipping. Did you already set the next one? Yeah, F1. Helps if I just read. Yeah, because the ice maps are my worst maps by far. I can get MVP maybe like 20-30% of the time on ice maps, just because everyone in my rank is basically equally bad. Your ice is a little Wahid. I'm sorry to hear that your ice is a little Wahid. That's steering. I need to brake tap there. What am I doing? It's not the line though. Too sharp. Can release just a little bit, do a couple release taps there, keep our speed through, keep the slide, open the slide, come through here, come up. Gonna have to brake tap there just so we don't smash aggressively into the fucking pole. And we can actually brake and release tap right there. That's not terrible. Okay. Up 1.5 seconds on that, on my ghost, but we crash the tree if we come in too sharp. Literally 0 speed, hello game. And then, yeah, just objectively terrible end. Not even subjectively, just absolutely abysmal. But, can do better. I honestly probably still beat my ghost just with this terrible line, because this is more about finishing the track than it is about setting PBs, but I would like a little bit of consistency at the same time. Pretty terrible midsection, but I can probably save it through here. And then open up. Don't smash into the corner like I just did. Rather not spend 12 seconds in the beginning. Yeah, so honestly, just penalty and do it horribly and still come out of that okay. I would really like to not crash that fucking corner every single time. And then we have to come out a little bit towards the left for that part. Brake tap to keep us on course. Concrete to correct course. Come in a little bit wide. Open up the ice slide. Oh, damn it. Ah. Not terrible, a little bit drifty. Why is there a huge bump there? Oh, that didn't feel great. Okay, if we come in on the right, we can come in quite a bit further on the one side and actually get a fair bit of speed through there, which really helps to take that corner. And then open it up. That was a terrible slide, but I guess we had a good opportunity there. The same thing, don't initiate the slide until a little bit later. Open it up. and start. Not as bad through the middle. Definitely better than my ghost in the lobby. It's terrible though. Oh, of course we're facing backwards going into the concrete section. Definitely a lot more consistent than I was. Open it up, come into the ice, hit a break, correct on the concrete. Start still has a lot of room to improve. Open it back up. I'm faster. I'm way faster. Oh, until we tire bumped. It's fine. I should probably still beat my ghost here. Hold on. No, we cannot. So mostly straight, and even if we crash, we still crash facing the concrete. Into the concrete a little bit wider than I have been. So when we start the slide, we actually come all the way around. Come into this slide straighter than we have been. Swing the car out for this early. Corner, doing good. Right tap, don't go crazy. All right. Now we get a PB, so I can actually feel like I know what the hell I'm doing right here. That was a lot of penalties now. To add your Ubisoft. Okay. I don't even know what it is, but we'll figure it out together. I remember. Go to the right side of the start, get a better angle to start the slide later, because the later start of the slide allows us to release. Straighten out. Makes it easier if we do it now. What? You go on ranked and see how many points you have. I have 1,356. Or somewhere around there. I have in between 1,350 and 1,400. I could be as low as 13. What are you at right now? So I'd have to get to 1,800. I'm not sure I'm quite 1,800 in ranked ready. I want to be higher coming out of that. I thought you said you haven't touched ranked. You shouldn't be at 2,500. Let's go, Julian. I'm at 1,900. Okay, well, yeah, that's a big difference. Still not PB, but beat my lobby. We're getting more consistent. Trying to learn ice, Julian. We did some ice grinding on the virtual ice training campaign, and so now I'm trying to put it into actual practice. Do better at ice more consistently, because it's the one thing holding me back right now in ranked. Trick me, you're killing me here. Take this time to run ads quickly and then smoke. Yeah, Crash Mania for real. I shall be back in 3 minutes, and I will be smoking at the same time. Interesting, it's not spitting out anything in the event here. That could be a part of the problem. Interesting. Might be my GPU. Honestly, I haven't checked to see if it's a GPU update. There probably is one. For me, Ghost++ sometimes causes problems, but Taskmaster don't show. You could try uninstall it if you got it. I do have Ghost++. I think that honestly might be what's causing some of the stuttering. What do I do there? Break time? Jesus Christ. See, that's what I mean. Like, this is gonna be awkward if we get into a map like this. And you hit a 43-second time, and I drive a 1-minute time. It's gonna look a little strange. The second slide that's really fucking me up. I can get through the first one. My brain is not understanding the downhill. Yeah, I just don't know what to do. I feel like my approach is always a little weird for it. Just drive it kind of straight, but if I come in way too far like that, my God. Just gonna set a fucking PB because I can. That was a 2-second PB.
All
Getting more consistent.
Running wild, I'm running for my life.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've heard this song. Dude, it is an old song and it's been copyright free for so long. Like Alan Walker got popular like almost 15 years ago at this point, and it's like one of the very first songs that they ever released that was copyright free. And yeah, it was definitely used in many a Roblox and Minecraft style video. Fuck. Start the slide, release, come down sideways. I know respawn was a 55. Makes me sad. My peak is low 43. I'd just like to be able to consistently get sub 1 minute, and then I'm probably completely fine to go ranked, but like, still gonna feel bad when we drive this map and you beat me by 17 seconds.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control.
Blue release taps because we came in too sharp. Worked out great. Brake tap because we're trying to come out sharper. Come in clean. Brake there, just ride the barrier because I can't really do anything else. Wide stride. I'm in high, it worked out for me. Break through, and release to open up the steering. And we're vibing. Being hella inconsistent on ice and still driving 17 seconds faster than me does not make me feel better. This map I could actually fully grind, fully griefed. Oh, I can brake tap quite a bit more in that slide. Keep the slide going. That was incredibly poorly executed, but slight release, so we come in much more shallow. And we need to aim a little bit more to the left every time we finish. A little bit more to the left. That was a beautiful slide. The jump after turn 2 is gonna, yeah. It's where most people lose their runs, I'm not gonna lie. I usually take it unbelievably safe. Low elo people are pretty bad. Much like me. Came out of it clean. Doesn't matter that we're a little bit behind. We can make up for it. Maybe. No, we can't. Not bad. don't worry. Ice, I'm like 95% guaranteed to mess up completely, so don't feel bad. Tied PB. The hell? I just got kicked out. It was me. You're setting too many PBs. I didn't want to tell you, but oh.
You came and tucked your way into my heart. Oh, you look at me in ways I never loved.
Fuck is warrior metal?
With you, I know that this is all, so I don't need to take it slow. If you want me, then I believe that there's a simple remedy. We don't need no miracle. I think we've seen it all. Just make the call. I'll come running over. We don't
25% between WT and author. Jesus Christ.
and I'll be yours. I'll come running over. We don't need no miracle. It's unconditional. Just make the call, and I'll be yours.
Alright, getting more consistent finishes and getting them all basically in and around sub 1 minute.
We open up a world behind the stars. You make me see the things I never saw. With you, I know that this is all, so we don't need to take it slow. If you want me, then I believe that there's a simple remedy.
What's up?
I think we've seen it all. Just make the call.
Oh!
Come running over. We don't need no miracle. It's unconditional. Just make the call, and I'll be yours. I'll come running over. We don't need no miracle.
I was wrong.
It's unconditional. Just make the call, and I'll be yours.
There's more to life than this. Show me what you know. Take me to that place. I'm stuck within these walls. I need a quick escape. You know where I can go. Take me to that place.
God fucking damn it.
There's more to life than this. Show me what you know. Take me to that place.
BRB? Sounds good. I'm pretty much ready to go whenever. My goal is consistency, and I'm fairly consistent, so. Hey, I actually continued the slide all the way through. It should be like 30 plus speed. Don't put a second up. Holy shit. Now 2 seconds up. Oh my god. Still 2 seconds up with a good line. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna go suffer on ranked, Julian. It's gonna be fun. That's why I didn't want to. So I wanted to be able to set a decent time right here, so I wasn't just sandbagging Kafra. I like ice when I can hit the line. I like that my brain knows what the line is but can't execute it. 10 out of 10 on that. Ugh. Yep, all right. I'm ready. I'm ready to go and suffer. Let me see if I can't hit gold. How hard do we think we're gonna get carried by Khafre here, guys? I think it's gonna be like 100% carry rate. Oh. How do we even play ranked? Oh yeah, live. Oh. Oh, not as bad as I thought it was. 14-14. Oh, my push to talk is not on. It's fine. If there's a way to mute me, do it. I might throw some rounds. Jesus Christ. maybe just sandbag like a little bit. My MVP, I'll be too much ahead. Oh, okay. Well, dude, I'm obviously gonna MVP. Just sit back and get carried. Top 200 player. Oh, come on. Don't crash right before I fucking load into ranked. Man! There we go. Warm up. Oh my god. Of course, it's the ice map. Like, of course, dude. Of course. Yeah, I'm already in the back end. Come on, get out of the couch. Someone's in the trees. Someone's in the trees. We're vibing. I can beat homie in the trees. Oh my god, no, I can't. I'm actually so bad at ice, dude. And I'm just crashing. I'm gonna have to turn off all my fucking plugins. I'm just stuttering like crazy. Well, I'm just gonna close. I probably won't be able to reconnect in time, but how do I fucking... It's either the delete or the home key, so I believe we just hold these two keys while it's opening. I don't really need speed splits and stuff in ranked anyways. I'm gonna end the YouTube side of the stream too, though, just to save myself some resources. If you're currently on YouTube, go check us out on Twitch. That's the best place to find us.